Hello, everybody. So this video is all about case number 5, golden rings. Okay. So if you're watching this video, it's probably because you've been assigned case number 5, golden rings. Okay. I'm going to start with the prosecution. Okay. And this document is up on Google Classroom, so you can follow along with me, or you can look at it later time. Or pretty much, long story short, we're using our imagination on this project a little bit. And if you're dealing with the case number 5, golden rings, the general basics of it are there's been a lawsuit that's been filed by the Elves United Association against Santa Claus. Everybody say, oh no. In their lawsuit, the EUA have made the following complaints. Elves are overworked. Elves are underpaid. Elves are forced to work in unfit environments. Elves lack voting rights. Elves are stereotyped into being fit for toy building, and the elves are threatened by Santa by making them listen to music which idolizes Santa Claus. The leaders of this complaint by the EUA are Twinkle, Crinkle, Mugsy, and Muffin. All 4 elves have been working for Santa for over 200 years. Your job, if you're part of the prosecution, is you're acting as a district attorney, have been assigned to represent the EUA. I'm going to highlight that. You've been assigned to represent the EUA and prosecute Santa in court. Everybody say, oh no, oh no. But again, this is prosecution down with Santa. Using the EUA's claims, your group must convince, and I know it says group, but it's you, the individual, must convince the judge to remove Santa from his position as head of the North Pole and to get convictions on at least 4 of the 6 charges. All attempts to settle a deal between the EUA and Santa have been unsuccessful, okay? So that is what you're doing with the prosecution. Now, what I did, I gave y'all some tips down here to kind of push you in the right direction when you're doing your work, okay? How long has Santa been power at the North Pole? You need to find that out. What kinds of songs can be perceived as threatening? In what ways are the elves paid for their services? And what songs and movies show elves are as constantly happy? And what do you know about their working conditions, okay? Again, if you're part of the prosecution, you're trying to take down Santa. You want to remove the fat man from the North Pole. Now, on the other side of this is the defense, okay? Now, if you've been assigned the defense, you have the same project, just a completely different side, okay? In this situation, you, as registered defense attorneys, have been hired by Santa Claus to defend him against the EUA's lawsuit. Yay! Your job is to create an argument to discredit the EUA's complaints against their employer and to get at least 4 of the 6 charges dismissed. All attempts to make a deal between Santa and the EUA have been unsuccessful. So, please remember, your job is to discredit the EUA and their complaints against their employer. So some tips that you may want to follow when starting this project. Why do elves need voting rights? I know here in America we vote every 4 years, but why do elves need voting rights? How are elves paid for their services? What other jobs employ the services of elves? What benefits do elves receive from working at the North Pole and Elf on the Shelf? You need to make sure you check that out, okay? So that's everything you need to know about case number 5, golden rings, okay? Again, you're either the prosecution and you're trying to take down Santa, or you're part of the defense and you're trying to keep Santa Claus in charge.